Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, ready to go here. Brendan Donovan digs in now.
Brendan Donovan.
And we are underway in Denver. Swing and a miss, strike one. Freeland, 32 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Just
that's
missed.
Inside.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the
hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Alec Burleson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Herrera at second with nobody out.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Man at second. Just missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Fastball is outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see.
Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
Hey.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Base hit, one run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4. One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher Pedro Pajes.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound today, Matthew Liberatore.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's in.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
No, he's
too
safe.
late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing.
Aye.
Some good hitters will do that.
And that's in for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball,
one
that's
there.
outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
That's down and in. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And ball
Nope.
4, 2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Jordan Beck.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Two on, one out. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting fifth, center fielder,
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, two down. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's off the wall. One run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 5-2.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Man on second, two down. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Just missed.
Outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Tap to first, Johnston. He'll do it himself. One out in the second.
now batting, designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
That's a little bit low.
Down.
Check swing went around, and it's 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little
That's
cautious
inside.
with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a good
Ball
at bat
four,
right
pitches
there.
down.
He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard. And now Alec Burleson. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And the pitch is
that's
outside. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Beck makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Castro.
Hey!
way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a foul straight back. And a foul ball. That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Adael Amador. This one in the air right field. Walker squeezes it. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ezequiel Tovar will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the move.
Ball
Pitch misses.
inside.
Saved at second with a stolen base. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's to third. Gorman throws on to first. And that is that. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Just missed. Foul ball. 3-2. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and that one is off the wall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to second, and he's safe.
Wastes no time there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat.
Antonio Senzatella taking over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Pajes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Yo, 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bases loaded, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Fastball is outside.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2-0. And that is out of play.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one ripped to left. Can't get to it, and it eats him up. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Tovar pulls that one down. So they're all loaded up. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Fouled off down the right side. Gorman, the runner at third. Walker on second. Scott at first. 2 out of the inning.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball 3.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. 2 outs. Bases are full. That's out to center field. Doyle on the move. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And takes low for ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Hunter Goodman.
And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Beck stands in now and watches strike 1.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away.
Ball 2.
That
Ball,
one
that's too high.
misses, and that's ball 3. So a walk
4. That pitch
puts
is
runners
in.
at first and second.
Up next for the Rockies, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Sliced hard but foul. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines.
Ball,
Just ensures
that's inside.
safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 on, 1 out. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Now batting.
Next for
first
Colorado,
baseman,
Troy Johnston. Fly to left his first time.
Ball 1.
Could
Ball
be some
2.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Now
for
up the
St.
Cardinals'
Louis,
number 4
left
hitter,
fielder,
Lars Nootbaar. That's way outside, and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Outside
out.
with a breaking ball. That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
So
your
a
bait.
leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle
Now
during
batting,
that sequence.
shortstop,
4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him. There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Base hit center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Ball, that's just out.
And the 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a
Ball
curve
2.
is down and in. Good
That's
eye in
ball
that
3.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
right
Everyone
fielder,
gets a
Jordan
walk, Boog.
Walker.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. All loaded up. Pajes getting ready to hit.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bases loaded, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge. That's too low. And the count is 3-1. In the air, this one's well struck, and it is gone. Grand slam. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they boost their lead. It's 11-2. Number 57 will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Castro sends it to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting,
So up next, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Hey!
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back here in Denver, bottom 4.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
That's outside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. To the right side, Burleson. He takes it on his own. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Flied to right his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground to third. Gorman slings to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
And there's the ball.
That's down.
Slides for the stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Outside.
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have.
Oh, gets dirty. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Left fielder, Lawrence Newfarm.
That's a ball.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Ball.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Swing and a ball popped up. Castro. And there's 2 down.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Rockies,
bullpen, Jaden Hill.
number
Well, they need
00.
someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Win in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 down, nobody on. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one
That's ball
just
2.
misses. And that skips in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was
Ball
down
4.
early in
Now
that plate
batting,
appearance.
third
Works the
baseman,
walk.
Nolan Gorman.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Moniak.
Nope.
Ball to strike.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. In the air to left center. Newbar moves under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Hunter Goodman.
outside. Ball one. The Cards up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
Aye.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Goodman, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on.
He's safe.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
Aye.
Two on, one out.
Ball, that's upstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Upstairs.
Ball 3.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offer in there for a strike. Now 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ball?
Number 67 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball, that pitch is out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. One out, bases full. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Swing, and he popped it up. Donovan moving under it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. So they're all loaded up. McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Misses inside. Ball 1. And that one ripped to left, and that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs. By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that one fouled off. That's through there for a strike. Gorman aboard here at first with nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here is Victor Scott.
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
And it's 1-0. Man at second. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. Our score now 13-4. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and now 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of...
The new pitcher in the game, Seth Halverson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Aye.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air, left field. Beck should have this one, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador.
Aye.
And that's a little high.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that
Ball
one
two.
upstairs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab. That's out number 2. New pitcher on here, Chris Roycroft.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
And it's fouled away. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Scott settles under it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Hey!
That one hammered but pulled foul. Man at second. That one kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move to the alley and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 14-4.
Nolan Gorman.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Roycroft, the tall righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. Walker on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So up next, Renton Doyle.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Castro in the box now. Takes strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Two on, 1 out.
Nope. That's inside.
Now a rip into left center. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 14-7.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a month.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball inside.
Castro over at second, 1 down.
Nope. Outside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. So he blasts one out the other way. And they cut into the deficit. It's 14-9. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud. And now out of El Amador. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So back to the top of the order. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
Bernardino. Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Hey!
That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's
He's
in
out.
time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That misses, and that's ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. In the air, out towards left center. Beck makes the grab.
Now batting, second baseman Brendan Donovan.
Close,
0-1.
but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And that one finds its way through. Walker is waved home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and now it's 15-9.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now here is Ivan Herrera. That one in the dirt and gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The Redbirds up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Hey!
And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Burleson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's low.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. And that one is
Inside, ball two.
inside. Two on, two outs. And they're all loaded up.
Ball four.
Great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, number 47.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. One run across. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. Now up for St. Louis. Mason Wynn. Inside,
ball
just missed. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Tovar. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Denver, here's Colorado's DH, Mickey Moniak. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A shot to the opposite field. And they cut into the lead. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Falling behind 2-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's a strike. This one's smoked on its way out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit.
Oh, 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. A little bit high. And the count is even, 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Johnston in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Now one miss. In the dirt. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 9th inning coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here at Coors Field and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, right fielder Jordan Walker.
That's inside.
That's
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. The 2-2. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That one missing inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air to left center, Doyle. 2 up, 2 down. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Just
Inside
misses
ball.
with that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out. Back here in Denver, so in now for Colorado, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a ground ball to first. Burleson takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Adael Amador. Just
off the plate, ball 1. Ball, that's inside.
That's down and
ball
in.
3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Ezekiel Tovar.
And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Amador stands at first with 1 out. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. One and 2 here. And downstairs.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Rockies down to their final out.
Now batting,
Ryan Stanek on a pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Now batting, catcher Hunter.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Goodman.
Ball.
breaks his bat and pops it up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.